Hey guys, I wanted to give another update on how my goal for the summer is going. For those of you who haven't been following, I have a goal to hike the Lake Superior Coastal Trail this coming August with my uncle and cousin. And I've been training and working out in order to get to that goal. So far I've been able to work out every day. Some workouts have been shorter than others, but it's been going well. And I've been rotating between an elliptical and the treadmill. I'm up to 25 pounds in my backpack as I train, so that I get used to the weight on. And I've also scheduled a training session with a trainer this Wednesday, so hopefully that'll pan out and go well. So I just wanted to take a quick minute to address the speed bump that I ran into and talk to you guys about how speed bumps in goal setting work and how you can kind of what to do when you face one. So initially I wanted to use the elliptical to track speeds and how far I could travel in a certain amount of time. The roadblock that I ran into with this particular goal is that the machine that I have for an elliptical does not count distance in kilometers or miles, but rather in the number of steps that you take. So this isn't going to work with combining it with the treadmill. So in the journey of goal setting, it isn't about getting rid of roadblocks, but getting to a place that we can jump over them. So it's sort of like running hurdles at a track race. We want to be able to clear these hurdles rather than stop and stand in front of them and hopefully wish that something will move them out of the way, or someone will come along and just take them out of the way so we don't have to worry about them. But that's really wishful thinking. It's like hoping that the wind picks up and just wisps it off so that we don't have to worry about it. And that's foolish. So in this particular case, in order to jump over this hurdle, I'm going to use the elliptical for a different reason. I'm going to see how long I can hold weighted packs on and use the elliptical at the same time. So the machine changes. It becomes more about endurance and the weight in the backpack than it does about distance traveled or the speed at which that I'm traveling. So it's a very small tweak, but do you see the difference with the intentionality there and how I changed that? I'm using the same tool but for a different reason, and in this case the elliptical, which is the tool, is being used towards my goal in a different direction and approaching it from a different way. Rather than continue to use a different tool, in this case the treadmill, I'm able to use both and get benefits from each, rather than overlooking a tool that could be beneficial. So every tool you use to reach your goal will have benefits if you search for them. Just because the benefits aren't where you expected them to be or thought that they would be, doesn't mean that the tool doesn't have value or worth. The tool can still be beneficial if you find a new way to utilize it. Every single tool you use will have value if you search for the value in it. Any tool can be of worth if you don't give up and only try using it once. The more you try to use tools, the more you'll learn how to best utilize them. So that's kind of where my goal is at right now, and I'll keep you guys updated, and I hope that some of this information was beneficial for helping you set your own goals.